Hi YouTube. I am going to start a video channel that hopefully will help some people that are going through dental extractions and dentures like myself, especially at a young age, and don't know really where to start. You're scared, you don't know how it's going to be, you don't know how you're going to look. Obviously you look pretty. Um, First thing I can start off with is you're not alone. You are so not alone. If you look online, look at all the videos, there is so many people that have this problem, whether it be genetics, whether it just be poor oral hygiene, whether it be drugs, you know, whatever your reason is there's so many of us that all have to go through this. It's not fair. Why we were only sent with one set of teeth, I don't really know. I don't get it. I think we should have like 3, personally, because then I wouldn't be going through this right now. I'll tell you a little bit of background about myself in a little bit, but right now I just got my extractions done today. I had 21 teeth taken out. I've already been missing some teeth for a while. I had some out about 10 years ago, and then a few years back I had some more pulled, and so there is down here on the right side of my mouth, and you'll see that when I show you what they look like today, that it's already perfectly healed up gum, and so that part doesn't bother me at all. The surgery went really well. I don't remember a thing. They required sedation. It wasn't an option for myself. So I did have to do that. It took such a little time. I ended up paying $940 when I walked in there, and that was for a 2-hour appointment. The appointment took not even an hour, so they just went to town and got them all out. They scraped the bone off. They did even the bone on the top and the bottom, and I do have only 4 stitches, which really isn't bad. I didn't think. I have 2 on the top and 2 on the bottom. They look really good. I'm really pleased so far. I'm feeling really good. You know, after all the Novocaine wore off, I did take a pain pill. They did give me Vicodin, and I don't really care too much for narcotics because I don't like the way they make me feel. But Vicodin is one that I can actually stand. I took one of those as the Novocaine was wearing off because I was a little bit worried about how bad the pain was going to be, especially, you know, if you've had a lot of dental work done, you know how you start to hurt when the Novocaine wears off, and then you're like, oh my god, this is going to be horrible. But I took one and I slept for a little while, but it really wasn't too terribly bad. I'm sorry, I had dried blood all over myself because I am still bleeding a little bit. This is a freckle. I've had it forever. It's nothing. Anyway, I walked into the dentist this morning with teeth and came back out with none. So, I am going to show you right now what they look like. My top lip is so swollen, so you can really see my top teeth when I talk. I'm really hoping that that goes away because that is my biggest concern, is that people are going to see my nasty gums. The bottom teeth one and bottom one, so you really can't see it all. So there's the teeth on the bottom, and over here you can see that I was missing about 3 molars, including my wisdom tooth. I had to have teeth. I had to take those taken out. And the top, I kind of feel like a gremlin. I don't know how well you can see it, but those are the tops. So this is just day 1. I still have some blood on my tongue because I'm still bleeding a little bit. Kind of gross. I've already brushed it off like several times with my toothbrush. I can't rinse until tomorrow. I really haven't been hungry all day. I did eat some ice cream. I've been drinking beef broth because I love beef broth. It was one thing I was like, yeah, I can eat that. I'm not too worried about what I can't eat. I made it a chore last night to eat what I couldn't. I mean, my teeth were very bad. I can even post a picture. I didn't really take the greatest, but there wasn't much that I couldn't eat if I ate it slow. I just ate a steak not too long ago. But I really wanted to kind of, pig out on my last day of having no teeth. And the only thing I could think of was nachos. So last night, my mom and my sister took me out. We went to see a movie at a local drive-in. Never been there before, so that was pretty fun. And I ate the nachos there, and they had taco in a bag. So I figured, well, I'm just going to eat those. It was delicious. I don't really think that there's too much more that I'm not going to be able to eat once, the openings close up and everything. I actually eat quite a bit on the side that I don't have teeth already, so I'm not too worried. I'll be eating apples and chips in no time. So like I said earlier, it is July 13th right now. I do have an appointment in September to start the denture fitting. And they're giving me about 10 weeks to heal up. I go back to my job next week. I only have 1 week off of work. I do work retail. Love my job. So I am just a little bit nervous on how it's going to go with that. But, you deal. You just gotta deal. And I'm so ready to be done. My mouth already feels better. I thought the pain was going to be a lot worse, but the pain of having those teeth in was worse. It doesn't hurt to suck in air anymore. It doesn't hurt to eat ice cream. It doesn't hurt to drink my trusty coffee, because I gotta have my coffee. That's not hurting, and now that the Novocaine wore off, I'm not drooling anymore. I can keep the liquids in just fine. I'm excited, and like I said, I wish I would have done this several months ago. But anyway, I would like to try and keep an update every day of how I'm doing, what I'm able to eat, how I'm sleeping, how my speech is coming along. Right now, I don't think it's too terrible bad, except for my S's aren't very good yet, but my top lip is still a little bit swollen. And inside my mouth is obviously still a little bit swollen, but I am so surprised that I don't have all the swelling around my jaw area or anything. I have a dimple here, so as long as I can see that, I'm still fine. A little bit anyway. I can still whistle. Biggest surprise! I can still whistle. Maybe not the greatest, but I can still whistle. A little bit of background history on me. I don't know what people think when they see me, but I'm sure that the first thing they think of is that I do drugs. I have never touched a drug in my life. I do smoke, but I have never touched a drug. The most I've maybe been around is somebody smoking marijuana. I haven't done it, so I've inhaled it. I know what it smells like. I know what it looks like. But I've never actually physically done any kinds of drugs. I do know at the job that I have, somebody did refer to the, people working there do drugs, have nasty teeth and do drugs, and I'm sure they were talking about me. Embarrassing, but I'm so used to it that I just let it roll in one ear and out the other. I have had bad teeth my entire life. My dad's side of the family, I have a grandpa who had dentures before he was 40. I had an aunt that had dentures when she was 30, a great aunt. It was my grandpa's sister. But they weren't in our family. I have a brother who is 5 years younger than me who has extremely bad teeth too, and is going to be going through this whole process. He has no teeth on the top or on the bottom, and his front teeth are starting to really get bad. Like, he's got cavities in between his front teeth, and that's where mine started. My wisdom teeth had come in, and they crowded my mouth so hard that it broke my teeth in the front, and I did get those fixed, but it was a while because I didn't have insurance. I don't know. The dentist hasn't come out and said, like, periodontal or any kind of real genetic, but I have another sister who's going through the same thing, and another sister who doesn't have a cavity at all. We're just blessed. But weak enamel is the biggest issue. Very, very weak enamel on our teeth. I had a dentist once tell me when I was 18 that I was going to have dentures before I was 30. He said he could literally poke the tool right through my enamel. It was very soft. I think my husband is home. He's been extremely supportive through all this, by the way. You gotta do what you gotta do, and he has bad teeth too. Luckily for him, he hasn't had to have any root canals, and he just has had fillings throughout his whole top mouth. Almost all of his teeth are just filling. Me, it was a different story. They didn't stay in. They just didn't. Silver ones, white ones, it didn't matter. They didn't stay in. So, it was just time. And with every child, they say you lose a tooth. I think I lost about 3 for every child that I have. I do have 4 kids, beautiful children. They've been making fun of me all day, so I wouldn't have it any other way. I have my mommy here with me because I'm kind of a sap like that. And plus, if you can't let your mommy wait on you, why not? I really am feeling great, though. I think I'll update you guys tomorrow. If you have any questions, feel free to comment. I'll try and get back to you. I've got not much to do for the next 7 days, so when I have a little more privacy and time to myself, I will make another updated video. But yeah, any questions or comments, nice comments. I don't need mean ones. But if you do, so be it. That's your choice, and I'll just ignore you. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.